I woke up to this delicious little gift. That is the inside of sugar cane once you remove the bark. It is super refreshing and delicious. Not too sweet, but definitely a nice treat. This is where I have been staying for the last few days here in Papua New Guinea. I guess like a brief overview of what this is you've got the main house, and that is built on stakes off the ground. So that basically keeps you up away from bugs and keeps a nice dry place under the house. You can store stuff and have some shade. And those posts are made out of a hardwood that doesn't rot very much. So that really tall tree over there, that's the type of tree I was told that they used for the hardwood stakes here. There's a pit toilet, like a communal pit toilet everyone uses, so that sort of keeps the water clean and everything. And it's, at first sight, seems basic, but it's like luxury camping. There's the cook hut over there, and that's my room over here. So I was speaking with Clement earlier. He is a pastor at the local church, and this is his room and his house, and he's got a solar panel on the roof. It's always, I mean, it rains a little, but there's lots of sunshine here in Papua New Guinea. The weather's always perfect, and I just wanted to show you his solar setup. So you said you had 200 watts of solar on the roof?
Yes, up on that.
Okay. So this is the microphone. I'll just get you to hold that, and then it'll pick up our voice. But so 200 watts on the roof, and then let's step inside and have a look at your, I'm just gonna leave the sheet there. So right here, I see you've got a really big battery. Yeah.
And it's N70.
Okay.
It's one N100.
Okay.
N100, but it's out of control.
Okay. So it's just, is it charged and just sitting there, or is it dead?
It's dead.
Dead. Okay. So this is the current. This is what's being charged by the 200 watts.
200 watts.
And electric change machine. Okay, so this gives you 220 volts.
10 volts.
Okay. So that's like a wall plug. If you were in town, you would have that plug.
That plug.
And then I see you're charging a cell phone. Yeah. Now, what sort of things do you use your electricity for?
I used to charge laptop.
Laptop. Okay.
Phones.
Laptops, phones. And there's a solar light.
Yeah.
At night.
Solar light.
If make
at
sure.
Night, at night we body off inverter.
Yeah.
You connect this wire. Connect this wire.
Okay.
Positive and negative.
Yeah.
Use the light.
Okay.
For
So
security for night.
so that's 12 volts straight off the battery.
Yes, 12 volts straight out of the battery.
Yeah. And it seems like it lasts all night. Like
Yes, it lasts all
lots
night.
of power for that.
Yeah, lots of power there.
Okay.
It lasts overnight.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got a light that lasts overnight. You can charge your phone, your laptop. I was going to ask for this N70 here in Papua New Guinea. How much does that cost?
I believe 300.
300 kina.
89 kina.
389
kina.
kina. Okay.
N70. But this one I bought it 500 kina.
500 kina. And is it an old one? Or?
Yeah, it's the old one.
Okay, so how long did that one last?
A lot. 3 years.
3 years. Well, that's great. Thank you for showing me your setup here.
Thank you.
And I'll grab the microphone back here and clip this on.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so this is your view. And Clement, you are a carpenter?
Yeah, not really.
Not really. But you built this.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing these are cut out for the stairs, and this is going to be a deck here, right? So my end over there that's I'm living in that end. I stole I stole the bedroom from I think where Kenny usually. Yeah. So I'm living like a king over there. I've got a mosquito net around me. The bugs really aren't that bad though. But this deck will be all the way out to here eventually.
Yeah.
How do you cut all this wood? Is that with a hand saw? So for cutting these out in the stairs like this, that's a hand saw.
And so I
And-
cut it and I use the system
Chisel.
to bounce
Okay.
get out.
And this is all a type of palm.
Yeah.
So one of these palms here, and it's all done with like a machete to cut all of these. Very impressive. The whole thing is built with local wood, and then you just buy the roof, and you buy nails.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, like just working with hardwood, and I've got battery tools in Australia, but with the hardwood, you can tell like the tools are working hard. So this was all machete, chisel, and a hand saw. I'm very impressed. I think you've done a great job with this house. I've really enjoyed staying here, and yeah, I just wanted to show you kind of the heart of the operation, how they're charging electronics, and it's just a beautiful place. This is Kenny. You're watching this out of order. Kenny is I guess I'll call him my local guide.
Yeah.
I met him through an old a guy I used to work with, and he put us in touch back when I was in Canada, and then I moved to Australia, which is close to PNG. So, hey, Papua New Guinea, let's come here and do some gold mining. So Kenny's kind of the reason that I'm here. I'm just sort of talking about how the logistics of everything work. Like, you got the fresh, clean water down there. There's a pit toilet up the hill, like a communal thing for the village. Is there anything sort of about this place that I should mention that's interesting? Like, it seems like to live here you wouldn't need money.
Not
There's
really.
the jungle provides, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Everything's around, kind of like easy to pick. And, you can incorporate it to a meal at the end of the day. Luxuries of life, like there's no television, obviously. Yeah, there's no electricity, but the solar panel kind of have charge your phone, charge the small electronic devices.
late at night, the people all around the village seem to come here and tell stories. And if you could choose to have a television and watch television, and everyone has their own television and they watch their own television, or everyone comes here and visits together and tells stories, what would you choose?
Oh, the stories.
Yes.
Definitely the stories.
I'm noticing that it's a good reminder, just the life lesson of the importance of friends and family, and sort of coming together as a community. And but yeah, there you go. We've got, I guess by Canadian Australian standards, it's basic, but we have all of the necessities. We've got the ability to charge our phones so we can get online and learn some tips and tricks about carpentry if we need to. And it's just, I'd say it's like luxury camping compared to a house with a central heating and the television and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And last night, just going down to that fresh water and having a little bath was pretty special. Cool down a bit before bed, and then I slept like a baby.
Awesome.
And the stars are
amazing.
Yes,
Very
there's
clear.
no light pollution. All right, we're leaving Narahangu, and we are heading to the big waterfall. All right, big waterfall time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, I brought the right footwear. Everyone else has flip-flops.
Yeah. You already a local.
There you go. Just takes some practice.
We have probably around 15 to 18 people at the back.
Yeah. Yeah, 15 to 18 people back there, and this thing's just, the suspension doesn't even seem like it's sitting too low. It's designed for it. I feel like these are built different internationally.
Oh, true.
Yeah, in Canada, I don't know. You fill up a Toyota Tacoma, and it's just, they put softer suspension so it can, I don't know. It's more for comfort, less for utility, but yeah. So to the waterfall, half-hour hike,
Yeah.
and
To get there, and then we'll probably spend an hour. We'll do some planning, check out if there's any, you know,
might
with
be.
gold.
Yeah, might be.
And then enjoy the falls, and then we'll hike back.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. When we left Narahangu, we were at 17. I believe we're at about 21 passengers now.
Yeah.
Good thing that diesel has a turbo. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Kami pwede kong share lap. Okay. Yes.
Now we go follow the river up.
Clearing some bushes. There's a bee
Yeah.
ahead.
I think one got me.
Yeah, you got a bit of a sting.
We in their domain.
Yeah. I guess if this is the main trail where everybody and all the kids are walking, you got to make sure it's not got a bunch of bees.
Yeah. So we'll probably go around.
Yeah. Oh, we just made a new trail and left the bees alone. I like that. Living inside that sago palm. Getting into proper jungle. It feels very remote because the road was already out in the middle of nowhere, and then it's like a half-hour hike. Nothing. It's crazy how dark it gets under the canopy. It's like it's dusk.
Okay, this is the steep.
And that'll help to get down the steep section.
Yep.
Yeah. Steep second.
Almost at the waterfall, everybody. All right, after you, Kenny.
Can you handle look at you? Oh yeah, Kenny is going down. Okay.
I'm going to go.
When you want to go down, you will use this stick.
Okay. My turn. Sort of like parts of British Columbia, you have wet, mossy rocks. It's different trees, but very slippery.
work out your step here. Fine.
Yeah.
Here is to slippery.
Okay.
Water.
I have a feeling I'll probably be all right, but I'm just glad I'm not holding a machete by my flip-flop feet. Machete and flip-flops.
I'm not gonna fight in the
I imagine the machete is kind of like a second hand.
You want the baby, you go back.
Becomes a part of you, and you know how. I've seen somebody fall with a machete, and they just instinctively had it out of their way. So I imagine if you spend enough time working with the local tools, you develop ways of doing that safely. Yeah, right there, there's actually gravel, and you never know what gravel contains. Well, surfing. That's my Canadian snowboarding skills. And then this stuff's grippy again, but whew. Pretty sure somebody packed the gold pan. I don't have it in my bag. Whew. But perfectly clear water. There's got to be something heavy in here. That's me with my one-track mind thinking about gold. All right, now let's look up and enjoy the start of the view. And waterfall that way?
Yeah. Waterfall that way.
I guess it's a big one. Yeah, beautiful clear water. And then just pan up. It's just, the canopy is huge. So up that way we will find the big waterfall. What do you think so far, Kenny?
They're saying that we'll still go up that way, we'll make a right and we should see the large waterfall.
I can already feel the air is cooling off.
Yeah.
From the falling water.
Yeah. Yeah.
But whoa! Yeah. On the left and now right on the center of this frame, can you see the dog? Eyes, nose, ear. You cannot unsee it. So this dog is lapping up the beautiful water from this waterfall, which is up there. And I think it's time for me to go for a swim. Just trying to get somebody on camera jumping. Here we go. Oh!
Okay. Wow.
Oh yeah, good times. Wow. I've got lots of good pictures. Everybody's jumping, so I guess it's my turn to hop in. I'm gonna switch it to slow motion, and then everyone's gonna jump, and I'll video from here, okay? Yeah. All right, we'll go slow-mo. Meanwhile, somebody is panning for gold. Here we are at the big waterfall. That's yeah, really good time, perfect water, and it is very, very big waterfall. What do we have here? There's black sand? Yeah. Wow. Black sand.
Any black sand.
Any black sand.
Maybe sand in must.
So something heavy, but no gold in the first pan.
Yeah.
That's a heavy concentration of black sand, though. A lot of black sand. We did find some black sand, actually a decent amount of black sand, but no treasure just yet. Treasure here is in the falls. I jumped off a whole bunch of times. Hopefully the GoPro footage worked out, so you got to watch that. But I mean, I could swim here all day. It's just absolutely beautiful. Maybe a little cool for the locals, but for my Canadian blood, yeah, this is just perfect. I'm gonna go for another swim, and yeah, then we'll hike on out of here. Oh yeah, lots of black sand. Yeah, so not a speck of gold yet, but every pan is just loaded with black sand. So, I mean, try a few more little spots here, but mainly it's all about the waterfall today. Alright, that's it for panning. Let's head back to the village. So we're out of the jungle, way down in there. It's been probably, feels like an hour each way. I'm completely soaked, like just covered in sweat. It's probably only like 33 degrees, but it is 33 degrees Celsius and very humid. Humbling. The footwear of choice being flip-flops. Where's Ben? Well, have a look at these. Hey Ben. Ben. Let's see your flip-flop. Look at that. Very very.
It's getting old.
Yes. Yes.
When I walk on the rocks simply get it off.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely, I'm slipping. I've got my hands down. I'm like clinging to rocks for dear life. They got me my favorite weapon here, my stick. And I'm very impressed. And I'm going to have to go home humbled and do some exercises and learn to balance and strengthen my core so I can keep up with you guys. Because that was tough. I'm like reaching into spider webs and just like to hold on. I'm like, spiders, like clutching on for dear life. It was a good hike, We're heading back to the Land Cruiser and I'm like, what is this? Well, actually, I was like, what is this? Is that a pineapple? And then of course you look over here and it's clearly a pineapple.
But that's another one here. It's
And-
a big one. Okay. That's the big one here.
Big one here. Wow. So yeah, that is where pineapples come from. That's amazing. All the pineapples. Very, very delicious. The Papua New Guinea pineapples. Very big. Yeah.
These ones are not big. They are in the stage of growing. They are still growing.
Okay.
When they grow big, they're big and round like a rugby ball.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do they keep the red color or does that go away?
When they are big like a rugby ball, and when they get ripe, they go change in color to yellow.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. It's I mean, obviously fruit grows somewhere and it doesn't just come from the grocery store, but it is really cool to be hiking through a little section of the jungle here where there's a small pineapple farm and seeing it firsthand and eating some pineapple a few days ago, fresh picked. Too good. Too good. That is
The cocoa pod.
where the cocoa comes from. That's cool how it just grows like that.
Chocolates are coming out of this cocoa pod.
Yeah. Cocoa pods. I didn't have any idea what it actually looked like inside, but it's like a really delicious fruity flavor that surrounds all the beans. And then to get the beans, they sort of ferment all of that stuff away so it gets all soft for like a week. And then, like dry it out in the sun. But right off the plant, it's really delicious and it tastes nothing like chocolate. So here's your little ad for Toyota Land Cruiser. This one vehicle brought me, and what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and there's a few more still on the way. Is it rated for it? Well, it seems to be because it handles it just fine. So here's your suspension before we all get in. So with me and Kenny in the cab, once the last two people hop in, we're gonna have 22 people in this Toyota Land Cruiser. And the suspension still looks fine. So yeah, they're just built different here in Papua New Guinea. I think they soften things up for us Canadians. Well, we are back to Narahangu, safe and sound. It was a bit of an adventure in and out, but that's part of the adventure, and that waterfall was truly majestic. That was a really cool experience, just lying underneath it. I don't know how well the GoPro footage is going to capture that, but it was a big waterfall, and to have warm water and be able to swim, definitely on the to-do list. That was amazing. So I just had a shower here, not really a shower, but bucket bath, soaped off. I'm feeling clean and refreshed. Got a little rain that just came through here, so I'll be settling in for the evening, have some dinner, relax, and I will sleep like a baby tonight. So this is Wednesday, and tomorrow, Thursday, that's my last full day here in Papua New Guinea. So we'll be heading into Wewak to check out some things in the town there. Join us for that if you want to see more Papua New Guinea. And then crack of dawn, Friday morning, I'll be flying back to Sydney International. So until then, cheers, and thank you for watching, everybody. A little slice of paradise.